Hey Matt, what's going on? I appreciate you being on call. Do you mind introducing yourself, your company, and what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Matt Davis. I run Method Outdoor Spaces. We're a pool builder out of Waxahachie, Texas.
Amazing. And so, what's your experience been so far working together with Aquasition and myself?
Since we started with Aquasition, we've seen a definite increase in our number of quality leads. Um, Previously, I worked with some other marketing agencies, and while we did generate leads, a lot of times those leads were not qualified buyers, or we would show up for an appointment and nobody would be there. And we've had our experience this time around has been completely different. Most of the buyers know exactly what they want. Um, they have budgets in mind, they have project specs in mind, and they are ready for us to come out on site and develop a design and provide them with a bid.
That's awesome. And I guess before coming on board or before we spoke, were you hesitant because of your previous experience in signing on with yet another marketing company?
Absolutely. I'd already tried two. The first one I worked with, there was none of the campaigns resulted in any success. The next one was very much a mixed bag, um, and I couldn't justify continuing to pay their monthly retainer for such a mixed bag of results. Um, so coming on board with you guys, the thing that drew me in was that it is performance based. Um, in my head, that means that you're more serious, that your systems are probably better, and that I would get more attention in the form of weekly calls, in the form of tweaking the ad sets to make sure that we were getting the results that we need. And that's been our exact experience so far.
Appreciate that. So, I guess what would you say to someone another builder like yourself, who might be on the fence in jumping on board?
I know that in a lot of time, in a lot of cases, it's tough to justify the spend initially, because you don't know how quickly you're going to see a return on it. And I can only speak to our experience, but within the first 2 weeks of running campaigns, I had 5 qualified consultations that we had completed. For myself, I typically close about 1 out of 5. So I feel like I was provided the opportunity in the first 30 days to sell a couple pools. We actually did. We sold our first one maybe 3 weeks in, or got a request for contract about 3 weeks in, and we've had a steady, high quality pipeline of leads coming in after that. So, um, yeah, I was a little nervous, especially because of my previous experiences. But after seeing the results for the first couple weeks, especially after getting on site with homeowners, that alleviated it for me. So yeah, I'd say um, it's worth taking the jump, making the spin to get it set up and get it going, because you're going to see the results quickly.
Amazing. That's all I got for you, man. I appreciate it a lot.